Hey guys, welcome back. Y'all saw our first week of UCTV with the changes we had. Last week, the seniors were up. This week, it's us juniors. And we're going to kick it off with a local celeb. Take it away, Ashton.
How's it going, Lou?
Good, how are you?
Can't complain, dude. Man, you've had a really historic season, making NFR Rookie of the Year. Man, just talk to me about your thoughts.
Yeah!
Your thoughts through each ride and how you go about things.
I just go at every bull the same. It doesn't matter if it's for $100,000 or for $10,000. I just go at every one like I'm getting on bulls here at the house and just try to remember what I practice, and it's all just muscle memory, really.
Yeah, I'm sure. Man, you were the first pro bull rider out of Union City. That's got to be, real cool to think about, being the first one out of your community and whatnot. But what would you say to the youngsters around Union City that maybe want to be a pro bull rider one day?
Well, if anybody's around Union City and wants to start getting on bulls, I have plenty of beginner bulls they can come start getting on. But just don't take it lightly. Like it's a dangerous sport. So if you're gonna do something, do it wholeheartedly. And don't take it as a joke. Like, take it seriously. And if you want to do it, then do it.
Oh yeah. And like you said, it is a very dangerous sport, and I'm sure you've had a lot of injuries over the years, and you broke your leg this year, I believe, and you kind of just powered through. How do you go about containing your injuries and working through?
Well, this year everything was going good. I was like 6th in the world, I think, and then July 3rd in Livingston, Montana, I broke my leg and had to get surgery on it, and they didn't want me riding until the middle of October, but sitting so good in order to make the finals my rookie year, I was like, no. So I think it was August 26th, I got on my first bull back in Veneta. I got bucked off. Then my second bull back in Altus, I was 88 points, split the rodeo, and then after Altus, I flew to San Juan Capistrano, California, and I stayed on, but when I got off on my hands and knees, and he stepped on my back, and it knocked me out, punctured my lung, and separated my shoulder and tore my labrum, which is still messed up. So I took off a week from that, and then just kept getting back on with the messed up shoulder and a broke leg. And then at Pendleton, I got knocked out the first night at the Extreme Bulls finals, and then the second night I got jerked down and I broke my nose. And then the third day at the rodeo, I got bucked off and my leg got stepped on where it was broken. And then I just somehow managed to keep staying on.
Staying strong, keeping going through. Well, we're definitely rooting for you in NFR this year. Hopefully, bring it home. But appreciate you letting us come talk to you.
Yes,
sir. We're gonna send it back to the anchor.
Thanks, Lou, for letting us come talk to you about your season. I hope you win big at NFR. Us here at UCHS are rooting for you, and I can't believe we have such talent here in our little town. That's super cool. I hope to see more interviews on UCTV in the future. Up next for you, guys, UCTV Cribs.
Hi guys, I'm here with UCTV Cribs, and we are going to be doing Miss McReynolds' class, so let's get to it. Hi Miss McReynolds.
Hello.
We're doing UCTV Cribs. Can we film your room?
Welcome to my crib. Come on in.
Alright.
Am I showing you around?
Yes.
First, I will show you my door. The checkers challenge. You get past me, you can get your name on the door. But then, I can take it down too after I beat you. Braden Armstrong is currently on the door. Come on in. This is where it all goes down. Here is one area where people can work, and over here is my smart board where I show how to do the work for the day, and then we can listen to music. Here's another area where people can work or lay. Moving on around, this is the critical thinking class, and they are doing this puzzle. get a good shot at that. Critical thinking skills, right there. Over here is my storage area for pencils, tape, 20 prom glasses. Coming on around here, this is the comfy couch. Here's another table. My bookshelf where all of the textbooks go. And I have old pictures on the wall. My theme is old school. I actually know, no, I don't really know the people in this picture, but my husband's aunt is in this picture, along with the chicken. And, oh, let me show you these pictures while we're at it. This picture was my dad's entire school when he was in school. And my dad is right there. And then over here in this picture was my mom's entire school when she was in school. And there's my mom. We look just alike. Okay, back over here. This is Command Central, where I grade papers and do all the work, and should I fire up the camera?
Sure.
Okay,
I think it'll be a fun one.
so when I'm teaching class, here is how you learn. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Then, when it's time to learn, here's what we do. I show you how to do your work on the board, and I record it, and then I post every day's lesson on Google Classroom. And that way, if anyone's absent, all they gotta do is go watch the video on Google Classroom. And this is my humble home away from home, where I spend my days and some nights.
What made you want to change a room from desks to tables and couches?
I'll tell you why. I got so tired of telling 6-foot-tall boys to get up off the floor and to sit in their desk and not sit on the desk, but then I'm like, well, they don't really fit in the desk very well, so let's just make it comfortable. And I was worried about nappers, but it really hasn't been that bad. I think for the most part, everyone enjoys having a comfortable place to sit and kind of listen to music. We usually have the lights out, and so it's not these lights, but the big white lights. We turn the lights out, and it's just a little more, what's the word for it? Comfortable.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you, Miss McReynolds, for showing us your room. We love it, and we love your class. Back to you.
Thanks, Ms. McReynolds. That was a good room. We can tell you like to keep your kids comfy and relaxed during their time in your class. Next up, we have Laven with weather and sports.
Girls and boys took their first dub last Tuesday against Verdon. They both played awesome. The score in the girls' game was 47-36. The boys' game was 55-42. That's a great way to start off the season. Last Friday, we played Calumet at home. The theme was Hawaiian, so thanks for coming and supporting the high school girls and boys. And a special thank you for the student section. Y'all were crazy. But other than sports, here's a little bit about this week's weather. The weather this week is going to be cloudy and cold all week, so be prepared. That's all I have for y'all. Back to you.
Thanks, Laven. It's going to be a fun basketball season, and I love how y'all kicked it off with your costume scrimmage. Now we have Haley McCoy with some news on why the school doesn't have the vending machines anymore.
Hey guys, it's Haley, and some of you older kids may remember we used to have a vending machine here in our lobby. Then one year it randomly disappeared. The reasoning for that is because the USDA made a new law stating that the vending machine had to meet a certain nutritional requirement, which was changing everything to Smart Snacks. When we switched, no one was buying from the vending machine anymore. If we were to get another vending machine in the future, it would still have to meet that requirement with Smart Snacks. If we wanted the old snacks back, then you could only buy from the vending machine after school hours. That's all I have for today. Back to you.
Well said, Haley. I would love to see another vending machine back in the lobby. It would sure help us hungry students when we need snacks. Personally, I would love to see some Doritos in that thing. That's just me, though. Next up for you guys, we have Colson with Talk on the Broadcasting Room.
Y'all may not know, but our broadcasting class can get quite hectic, I'm sure as well as your own. And it doesn't help us when, we're filming, we're tight on time, and then someone walks through our door, because these doors always like to slam. And it's real trying for the broadcasting students, which is why we've taken action and purchased an on-air sign. So if you need Schmidt or another student in the broadcasting room, we ask that you would look up above the door and see whether or not the sign is on. If it is not, come on in, but if it's on, we just ask that you would come back at a later time or wait outside for us to let you in, because our cameras pick up even the slightest noise, so much so that we have to turn off the AC while we're filming. But enough of that, let's show y'all this sign. Here it is. We can go any color we want, white, blue, whatever we want. So if that's on, we just ask that y'all would wait outside for one of us to let you in. That's all I have. Back to y'all.
Thank you, Colson. We have been needing an on-air sign for quite some time now because we need to have the classroom as quiet as possible. And when we have people slamming doors and coming in when we're filming, it's a real headache. So hopefully that on-air sign helps out a lot. Let's send it to Aiden with a little bit of Thanksgiving history.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be giving a brief explanation on how Thanksgiving came to be. In 1621, the Plymouth colonists and the local Indians shared an autumn harvest feast that is acknowledged today as one of the first Thanksgiving celebrations in the colonies. For more than 2 centuries, Thanksgiving was celebrated by individual colonies and states. It wasn't until 1863, in the midst of the Civil War, that President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed a National Thanksgiving Day to be held each November. In many American households, Thanksgiving celebration has lost much of its original religious significance. Instead, it now centers on cooking and sharing a bondful meal with family and friends. That's all I have for you on the history of Thanksgiving. Back to you, Cole.
Thanks, Aiden. Those are some nice Thanksgiving history facts. Also, I hear that elementary just had a field trip to a pumpkin patch, and y'all's costumes were sweet during Red Ribbon Week. They should be starting their practice for the Christmas program soon enough. All right, next I have for you is our junior reporters. Take it away, guys.
In the intermediate building, we have had a lot going on.
In all the boys' music class, we are learning how to play the recorder, and in speech, we are learning Pledge of Allegiance and sign language.
That is really cool. In Miss Brothers' art class, we are learning complementary colors. In STEM, we are doing a vortex cannon with fog that shot rings.
Wow. Also, in the pep rally last week, the 7th graders won the spirit stake. So you all better be rocking at the games and cheering our basketball team on.
The junior high academic team will be traveling to Calumet November 16th. They are doing really good this year.
That is all we have for the intermediate update. Back to you.
Hey guys, I'm here with question of the week, and this week's question is, if you were to switch bodies with somebody, who would it be?
My dad, because he is a nurse, and I would want to see what he does.
Elon Musk.
My friend, Brayden, because I always want to know what his life is about.
I'd probably switch bodies with Mark Kevin Rand, won't be tall.
Elon Musk.
Jackson Mills.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
See, I would want to be Spider-Man because he's awesome.
I would like to be
Superman?
Carrie, what's her last name? From Star Wars.
There wasn't really a correct answer to this, but y'all all had some very good answers. Elon Musk was chose a lot. It was chose twice by 2 people. But thank you for coming and watching Question of the Week, and we'll see you next week.
Here are some of the photos from the costume scrimmage. It was a really fun event, all in all. We hope to make it a every year thing. My personal favorite costume was Corbin and the Giant Chicken. Alright, well that's all we have for this week's UCTV segment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. See y'all next week with the senior segment.